Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the video with the Roshan Redemption, and today I'm bringing you guys another episode of Shoutout Sunday Season 2. Before we get into anything though, I need to apologize to you guys for missing the past 2 weeks of Shoutout Sunday Season 2, and just in general not being all that consistent with this series. And part of it is, as I mentioned before in these videos, I've been super bogged down with school and real life matters because we are getting close to the end of the semester for me, so I do need to find some time for school, but at the same time a lot of it is on me for not balancing my time as well as I probably could. The good news though is that summer is right around the corner for me. In 2 weeks my summer break pretty much starts, and once that comes around I should have a lot more time for this series. Even still, just given how difficult it has been for me to post Shoutout Sunday, I'm going to be making a very minor tweak to the rules, and I don't think this will be a very major thing, but I'm still going to make it nonetheless. I'm not going to guarantee getting up an episode every single week for this series. Once summer comes around, I do think I'll be able to get up an episode every single week, or at least very close to every single week, like maybe 90% of the time, 95% of the time. But sometimes real life matters do come up, and I might not be able to get the series out every single week. Like next Sunday, for instance, is going to be really busy for me because that's the weekend right before my last week of finals. So I might not be able to get an episode up. Maybe I will. Who knows? I'm not going to guarantee anything right now. But that's going to be a new rule going forward. And I know that's not the best rule, and you guys are probably not going to be too happy about that. And understandably so. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. But I don't want to guarantee getting up an episode every single week when I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do that. So bottom line, the takeaway here is that I'm not going to be able to get up Shoutout Sunday every single week necessarily. There will be some weeks that I will miss, but for the most part, from here on out, I will be getting it up very consistently. Next, I want to quickly go over the rules for this series before we get into the actual shoutouts. And there are pretty much two main rules for this series. The first rule is that you need to show that you're a hard worker in some way with regards to your own channel. This does not involve checking out other channels, this specific requirement. This involves your own channel, you showing me that you want to work hard on YouTube and that you're passionate about what you do. Stuff that shows me you're a hard worker includes things like uploading daily, putting a lot of effort into editing, putting effort into your thumbnails, and stuff of that nature. The second and just as important requirement is that you check out all the channels that I shout out to and leave them a comment on at least one of their videos, preferably the most recent video. The main reason why I have this rule is to ensure that everyone I shout out gets at least some chance from everyone, and I think it's a fair thing to ask from you guys. Subscriptions are not necessary on this series, but they're very much encouraged, and it is a requirement for you to subscribe to channels if you genuinely enjoy them. Obviously, that's not something I could ever enforce, but if you guys could try and do that to the best of your abilities, I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I think it's about time to get straight into the shoutouts here. And first up on the shout list for this week is a channel by the name of Stride Gaming. And it's kind of funny, guys, because last week he commented on my video saying something that I've seen 100 times on the series. He said that he had a really good channel, and it's just a matter of the fact that nobody's found him yet. The thing is, to put it frankly, he's 100% right. He has an amazing channel, and the fact that he only has 11 subs at this point is because people haven't found it yet. He's got unbelievable commentary and energy in his videos. All of them are in 1080p and 60 FPS, and his thumbnails are off the charts good. With regards to the specific games he plays, he mostly does Minecraft, but I'd say it's worth checking out even if you're not into that, because he's just that good. So guys, Stride Gaming is a phenomenal channel, and as such I highly recommend checking him out. Next up, we've got a channel by the name of Fuji, and this guy's just very solid all around. For one, he puts a lot of effort into editing and thumbnails, and I really feel like this has given him a distinct style that almost feels very fantasy-esque. He also plays some pretty unique games in Age of Mythology, Subnautica, and Rise of Nations, which adds a unique element to his channel, and also some great variety. Another thing is that he uploads daily, which definitely shows that he's a hard worker, and he's also a very good, very solid commentator. I wouldn't say he's quite as energetic as, say, Stride Gaming, but it's still really good. So overall, Fuji is a phenomenal YouTuber, and as such you guys should definitely check him out. The final shout out I want to give on this week's episode is to a channel by the name of LazyAce22, and this guy's got a very different commentary style that's definitely a little bit more chill, but at the same time insanely funny and entertaining. In my opinion, the dude is as good as any other PokeTuber out there in terms of sheer potential, and it's only a matter of time before he begins upgrading his channel and growing to somewhere in the thousands or even tens of thousands of subs. Ace's talent is quite frankly off the charts, and that's definitely going to carry him far in the long run. The specific content on his channel is mostly Nintendo games, including Pokemon and Mario Kart, but he also does some Undertale, which is super cool as well. So guys, LazyAce22 is a great channel, and as such you guys should definitely give him a look. Well, alright folks, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed any of the YouTubers I shouted out to in this episode, be sure to drop them a comment on one of their videos, and also a sub if you really enjoy their content. If you want a shout out in next week's episode, drop me a comment down below letting me know of your interest, and also be sure to follow all the rules. Otherwise, I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.